comenzamos con la historia antigua de Zhongli. Y a ver qué nos depara el tema. Catherine, cuéntame.
Hi, Catherine. It's us. Any new commissions?
As a matter of fact, there's one that looks perfect. Uncle Dai is one of the foremen at Huishan Hall over in Liyue Harbor.
What is it we have to do exactly?
I believe you'll be looking for workers.
Ooh, looking for people? Awesome. We're good at that.
I have no reason to doubt your abilities. I'm sure the details can be worked out face to face. If you're willing to accept this commission, head over to the dock.
Muy bien. Vale, tenemos que ir... Ah, está ahí atrás. Vale.
Ad Astra Abyssosk. What can I do for you, traveler? Ah, yes. I've heard that you've already made arrangements with the captain of the Crux fleet regarding... Now that I think about it, it's been quite some time since I last visited those lands.
There you are. You're the traveler that Beidou will be taking to Inazuma, right?
Ah, parece que llegó nuestro informe.
Oh, is that right? Well, it's an honor. The fleet is nearly completed reprovisioning. Once the crews have taken a head count, Captain Beidou sent me to come get you. We'll weigh anchor as soon as...
Seems Beidou is the captain of our work.
Of course! There are many things that the captain insists upon. I'm sure you'll see for...
So you'll be heading off then? I suppose whether the journey before you leads to the heights of the heavens or the depths of the abyss. Until we meet again, Ad Astra Abyssosk.
Oh, it's kind of hard to say goodbye now. We practically see each other every day.
Well, if that's how you feel, why not come and find me when you arrive? I'll be awaiting you on Narukami Island.
Narukami.
So there's another Catherine in Inazuma? See?
Well, I guess it's time for you to bid farewell to Liyue Harbor. Now that I've delivered my message.
Okay, thanks for coming all this way to let us know.
Hay otra Catherine en Inazuma. Pues esto es como en Pokémon, ¿no? Que hay muchas enfermeras Joyce en diferentes ciudades o pueblos del Pokémon, ¿no?
Just following orders. I'll see you two aboard.
Vale. ¡Ojo! 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 A ver. ¿Se me han activado 2 misiones? Se me han activado 2 misiones. ¿Es posible? ¿Es posible que se me haya activado 2 misiones? ¡Sí, señor! Sí, sí. Vale, pero vamos a ir por partes. Vamos a hacernos con este, que es el que supuestamente estamos liados. Y luego iremos con este. O sea, vamos a ir bien. Vamos a ir poco a poco, por favor. Que claro, se me ha activado 2, tío. Se me ha activado 2. ¿Dónde está el señor Dai? Ahí.
I am indeed. Ah, now then. You must be...
Huh? How could you
by the clothes on your back and the look on your face.
Right again! You're...
In this trade, you need a sharp eye for people, not just rocks. Alright, my assistant should be arriving soon.
Woo! That's why we're here! Now there's someone else taking...
Well, to tell you the truth, this is a very difficult matter. Too much...
So there is some... Do you think we're not up to the job?
Just occurred to me that
Te me relajas, Paimon. Por favor, relájate.
question happened in a mine, and it's a little out of the ordinary, to say the least. Mines are dangerous places, as I'm sure you're... Last time I checked, adventurers weren't experts in ore appraisal or geological analysis. Besides, this guy's the best in his field. No matter the rock, I'd go as far to say that there's not a soul on Tevat that knows rocks better than him.
You're a fool if you think you found Tevat's #1...
Oh? And why am I...
Because Tevat's #1 rock expert happens to be a friend of...
¿Toma? ¿Quién es?
Ha! Didn't expect that, did you?
Fuck you.
Miss Zhang Li is listening
Le
to
falta
the
decir eso.
storytelling.
Fuck you.
Let's head over.
Ah, por Zhongli, ya ves. Claro, si es que esta es su visión, tío. Si es que tenemos que ir a por él. A por el loco de las piedras y el loco de los contratos. Porque si el contrato no está bien... Castigo divino. Me vale que estoy liando para llegar, ¿eh? Me vale que estoy liando para llegar. Uy. Busca Zhongli. ¿Dónde está, tío? Ah, mira, está ahí, está ahí, está ahí, está ahí.
In our last tale, Rex Lap.
Zhongli, there you are!
Oh, here for a few tales. I didn't know you two were connoisseurs.
Oh, no, we're here for you!
Ah, something I'm rarely short of.
Tenemos una misión especial.
We need someone who understands geology and...
So,
Take a look around. Is there anyone in... The requester claims to have enlisted Tevat's #1 rock expert, but Paimon doesn't...
you appear to have taken...
Oh, no. It's just... Uncle Paimon just wants to enlighten him.
I see.
Really?
But I should inform you that despite my expertise, I cannot necessarily claim to be a... We are at all times adrift in a sea of learning. New knowledge should be welcomed with open arms. Still, I imagine...
Stop being so modest, Zhongli. Well, we got him. Let's head back to Uncle...
Muy bien, pues supuestamente Zhongli está metido en el ajo, ¿no? Perfecto. Voy por acá.
Uncle Dai, we're back!
Oh, and this must be...
Yep. Paimon doesn't know who your rock expert is, but he's got nothing...
Let's not get ahead of ourselves.
Uh-huh, so you say. Wait till my guy. It's no use me singing his praises. You'll have to see for yourself.
Is this the place?
Aha! Speak of the devil. Allow me to introduce my assistant, Kun
Kun
Jun.
Jun.
Young Kun, these are two adventurers assigned.
El joven Kun.
And as for this gentleman...
El joven Kun. Uy, ¿se conocen? Este es Zhongli, asesor de la funeraria El Camino.
Yangsheng Funeral Parlor's consultant. Mr. Zhongli. I've heard about you. They say...
I'm sure I recognize you. Have we met at the parlor? Wait, I've never been to the parlor.
Uncle Dai, aren't you gonna test them?
Huh? I would...
Then they can figure out a way to test each other. If Zhongli wins, he's the assistant. If Zhongli loses...
A contest? Why, it would be my pleasure.
I admire your enthusiasm, good sir.
I must say, you certainly have the look of an industry expert about you. It'll...
Stop talking the talk and stop...
I'm just saying it like I see it.
Menos charlas y más
Which is,
acción. A tope.
incidentally,
Ese es mi
the only skill
Paimon.
I have worth talking about.
So you're an appraiser, Mr. Kunj.
Well, no. Actually, I've already forgotten what I'm in Liyue Harbor for. He saw me holding a rock and asked me a few questions. He seemed incredibly excited, even followed me for a while.
I saw him on my way over to Liyue Harbor, poring over rocks and muttering to himself. I asked him a few questions out of curiosity. To my surprise, he knew more than me, and old...
So, do you have a...
Not exactly. Anyway, if it's Mr. Zhongli, what do you make of this rock?
A glossy exterior, with a fissure that could only have been left in the wake of a volcanic...
Ah, a keen eye?
It's no ordinary rough gem. Fragile surface layer...
Remarkable! This rock does indeed hail from the vicinity of a volcano. I came
Hostia, de un
across it in
volcán.
the market and snapped it straight up. The seller thought it was some leftover industrial run. Purity and geological rarity alone aren't enough to make a treasure. Some of the most... In the moment of its formation, the crystal hidden within this stone shell captured a pocket of water. For water to be hidden in its depth.
Such a detailed description. Almost like you saw it with the... Say, you're not trying to hoodwink us, are you? After all, we haven't even seen...
Everything he said is... Most crystals are born in high-temperature environments. Heat and water aren't natural bedfellows, of course, which is why crystals with water deposits are so sought after.
Well, if Zhongli says so, it must be...
I've yet to encounter anyone with a judgment as shrewd as yours, Mr. Zhongli. How did you...
I've seen many such stones in my time. I recognized it immediately. I hope you didn't mind me flaunting my
A ver, como,
experience,
perdón si
Mr.
alardeo,
Kujun.
pero más sabe el arconte por viejo que por arconte. ¿Qué? ¿Qué? ¿Cómo? No tiene sentido esto que acaba de decir, pero bueno, venga, va.
Of course not. I feel I've met a kindred spirit here today. Uncle Dai, it would be a mistake for Mr. Zhongli not to join us. Trust me when I say that his level of expertise is
Very well. There is strength in numbers, after all. Everyone, follow me to the chasm. There are men counting on you.
Muy bien. Al lío. Vale, tenemos que ir para allá, ¿no? A 1000 y pico. 1000 y pico. Ostras. Creo que si voy por aquí, voy rapidito, ¿no? Venga. Seguramente me tope con monstruos y demás, que viene muy bien para conseguir tanto experiencia como para materiales. Creo que aquí arriba no he ido nunca a esta parte. O ahora mismo no me suena de nada. Ah, mira, mira, mira. Ahí hay cositas. Joder, hay bichos, tío, por todos lados. Necesito cargármelos. Eso es. Me hace gracia porque me dan súper poco de dinero. Me dan como 30, 40... No sé, creo que me merezco algo más, ¿no?
Here we go.
Ojalá pegar más fuerte. Estaría bien, ¿eh? Pegar un poquito más fuerte. Pero viene bien, tío, para los materiales. O sea, es que necesito mucho material. De muchas cosas. Un día haré un directo de solo farmeo.
Think you can get away? Brace yourself.
¿Ya está? ¿Esto es lo que me dan? ¿Por la cantidad insana de gente que me he cargado? Venga, ya, hombre. En fin. Así nos va. ¿Cuántos enemigos hay?
Here we go. Time for takeoff.
Es que a este me lo tenía que cargar, porque es que si no va a ser un peñazo. Esto es... Vale, ¿dónde está? ¿Dónde está? Vale, está ahí. Vale.
Let the show be.
Vale. Vale, creo que podemos... Ojo, que he dado aquí cosa, ¿eh? No.
Think you can get away? Let's play. I'm the frying pan. Wouldn't gliding be faster?
No, otra vez me he caído, tío. Es que... ¿Cómo odio este sitio? ¿Viene o no viene?
Yahoo!
Vale. O sea, te vas a quedar aquí, ¿no? Pues ya está. Ok. Pues yo creo que ya una vez pillado mucho material, porque creo que ya llevamos bastante. Bueno, bastante. Esto no es nada, ¿eh? O sea, esto es muy poco de lo tanto que quisiera pillar. Pero bueno, como estamos ahora mismo con misiones y demás, vamos a hacer lo que realmente hemos venido. A misionear. Venga, más piedras de estas, que esto siempre viene muy bien. Esto siempre viene súper bien, todo esto. Esto viene muy bien para hacer piedras para mejoría de armas. Vale, vamos a hablar con el nota. A ver qué me dice.
Whoa, this mine is.
This is where the incident occurred. 6 days ago, a group of us left the site to attend to other matters. When we returned, I led a team around the entire mine, but found no trace.
So 4 miners had disappeared.
Yes, there were 10 of us. We lost Long, Bold Sen, Brave Sen, and Mao. I worked with all of them.
Workers in this trade are usually young men in the prime of their lives.
Unlikely. There's no other lodging for my...
Huh. Such a huge mine. Did you really manage?
Underground, overground. We left no stone unturned. We tried everything.
We'll need to explore the site ourselves before
Very well. I'll wait here. Please, proceed wherever you'd like. If you come across...
So strange. How could the 4 of them just suddenly disappear? Did they run away from something? Over here! A pile of shirts.
Huh. A few everyday items.
1, 2... Huh. That seems right. 10 shirts. These must be spares, right? Look, Uncle Dai's clothes are identical.
The 4 of them have been gone for 6 days without a change.
There's also a few handkerchiefs and some soap lying around.
Items for washing one's face before the dawn shift.
So, they didn't take...
Correct. Improbable. There are 4 pickaxes missing. It seems likely they left with the tools of their trade. They had time to take their tools, but not their everyday items?
Huh. Why would someone set off with their tools?
1, they were working close by and didn't need to move their personal effects. Or 2, they were forced to leave and
Oh.
Ojo, ojo.
It's certainly a possibility. We'll need...
If they didn't leave, maybe they were made to leave. Let's make it. Let's look. Kunjun, what do you have?
Oh, right on time.
Did you find anything?
There's a chunk of ore here. Perhaps there are clues with it.
Or what does it have to do?
Let's find out. I'll give it a try. A moment. Okay.
¿Qué carajos? Si son los cuatro iguales. Son gemelos. Cuatrillizos. Son cuatrillizos.
Looks like he's concentrating.
I see.
A child? What's a child?
I'm...
Also, how did you?
Oh, I don't mean see in the traditional sense. I would appreciate... I can perceive the memories of...
Huh?
Perceive? So there's no conjecture?
You mean you can put your hand on a rock?
I've always sensed that ore contains memories. Sometimes it records events that occur in the surrounding area.
Amazing! So
What?
you can find out everything.
It depends on the ore. Some ores have astounding memories. Others, like core lapis and crystal memories, are much stronger. They record more events and in greater detail.
Stone seeing. Fascinating. A rare ability in...
I'm glad I can be... Based on what I saw, I believe they...
This will take us north, away from the mine.
North. Another clue for Uncle.
Pues vamos. Vale, pero antes... Joder, que si voy antes con esto. Altamente peligroso.
I'm the frying pan.
Venga, al agua. Esto es lo que yo quería. Venga.
Let's dance.
Madre mía, me estoy inflando de piedras.
Excuse me, sir.
Ah, yes, yes. You must be here about the disappearance. Please, I don't know what happened. The weather was gloomy that day. The foreman, I stayed behind with the other four. After a while, I decided I ended up falling asleep in the shelter inside. When I woke up, there was no maybe
Leñes.
I'm next.
So the men that were out working disappeared, with the only one left to tell the tale. Perhaps an accident occurred on site.
What a skip! An on-site accident. We should. Found some clues. Time to report back to Uncle Di.
You're back. How are the
We found 3 clues in the vicinity. First, there are 4 missing pickaxes, yet everyday items are still in their place. This suggests...
forced to? But
Who indeed? Second, there were 5 workers at the mine. One of them left the site to take respite. When he awoke, those who kept working all disappeared. The one who left early emerged safe and sound.
now that you mention it, I recall Bravos. Could someone have entered the site and simply
This leads me to my third point. Mr. Kunjun here made good use of his expert techniques.
A child? But there are no settlements here for miles around.
Unlikely as it sounds, that's our conclusion.
Where did they go?
We believe that they followed the road north, away from the...
North. Right. I'll rally my men and head in pursuit. You've been invaluable to the investigation, but leave the legwork to us. If we set off now...
Not so fast. The incident occurred 6 days ago. Even if they set out a...
You're right. New plan. I'll lead my search party over to the... There are only a few settlements around here with lodging for the night. We'll go investigate, and in the meantime, you could keep looking for clues. If we don't see each other, let's reconvene at Wangshu Inn tomorrow evening.
Agreed.
All right. Me and my men will get going.
Ok. Pues a ver.
They're gonna talk to the people over at the center,
Correct.
but there aren't any more clues at the mine. Should
Wait. I believe...
Huh? Oh yeah, where's Kunjun? Paimon bets he's still at...
Hostia, el Kunjun tiene... Tiene pinta de, ¿eh?
Kunjun, what are you searching for? We're all out of clues.
Ah, apologies. I'm conducting a quick search for my own benefit. I'm looking for a precious...
Dragon.
Dragonita. Me recuerda al... como los Pokémon.
Dragonfall is often used in forging.
I'm sorry.
What?
I don't recall why I'm seeking it. I've been feeling very... In fact, I've been feeling extremely anxious. As if there's something...
Oh, Paimon knows that feeling. When you know you've forgotten...
I don't even know where to start with it. I've been aimlessly wandering. It sounded so familiar to me, as if whatever it was I had to do. Perhaps if I can retrieve some, I'll remember.
I see. If I am able to during our...
Really? Oh, thank you, Mr. Zhongli.
Think nothing of it.
Shouldn't we get going?
Heading north from the chasm, we'll reach Lingju Pass. If this is indeed the path they...
Great, let's have a look.
Pues vamos. Go. A ver, yo creo que las historias estas de las misiones legendarias no suelen ser tan duraderas. Normalmente son misiones rápidas, entre comillas. Así que yo creo que para hoy lo tendremos listo, ¿eh? Pienso. Otra cosa es que sea real, ¿eh? Venga. Vale, tendremos que ir a esa escalera, ¿no?
Wait, there are tracks here. These must have been left by the miner.
Let us make our way to the end of Lingju Pass. If there are no footprints there, it would suggest that the miners are still within the pass itself.
Me obligan, ¿eh? Me obligan a hacerlo. Hostia, que me ha tirado el perro. A ver, muévete, por favor, muévete. Que me está poniendo nerviosa. Me está poniendo muy nervioso el que estuviera en el bordecillo. Muy buenas, Mario, ¿qué tal? ¿Cómo estás? Pues muy bien, muy bien, muy bien. Aquí dándole caña al Genshin Impact. Que es un juego que empezamos hace no mucho. Bueno, empezamos, me refiero. Que volvimos a jugar hace no mucho. Y nada, retomando un poquito las historias y demás. A ver qué hay por aquí, ¿qué hay? Vale, hay como enemigos, ¿no? Vale, vale. Vale. ¿Y tú qué tal? ¿Cómo estás?
Hey, footprint!
It would appear that they made their way through Lingju.
If we follow their footprints, we should be able to find...
¿Este se movía? Dime que sí. Ojo, primer examen. ¿Y qué tal? ¿Cómo ha ido?
Nice and sweet.
Brace yourselves.
Boba, get the...
Yahoo!
Hostia, 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 hostia. Cuidado, 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 cuidado. Que aquí vendría bien Lisa, tío. Porque con Lisa haría combos de agua y electricidad. Oh, qué bien, qué bien, qué bien. Oye, pues eso quiere decir... Oye, pues eso está bien de parte del profesor que os lo haya dicho a todos. Y bueno, y me alegro un montón, tío, que os haya ido a todas las clases en general bien. Porque realmente es por toda la clase, no solo a una persona. Uf, casi. Vale, 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 vale.
Oh no, the footprints end here.
Pide información a las
You
3
should
personas.
inquire with anyone nearby. If the miners came through here, they may
Mierda.
well have seen them.
Me ha visto, me ha visto. Bueno, a ver qué tal. O sea, ya te digo, si habéis tenido el examen bien, en general, yo creo que habréis tenido una buena nota todos.
Yahoo! Brace yourselves.
Vámonos. A ver, me dice que pregunta a 3 personas, pero es que ahora mismo imposible.
Here we go.
¡Jo!
Nice and spicy.
Yahoo!
Out of the rising.
Get back!
Menos mal. Vale, vale. Vale, voy a ir para ahí arriba. Aunque sé que ese se va a levantar. Es que se va a levantar, tío. Se va a levantar el bicho este, ya verás. Equipo. Me voy a cambiar a de Lisa. Porque es que me viene bien. Es que me viene bien, tío. Me viene bien. En general me viene bien. A ver. 1, 2. Vale.
What do you think, cutie?
Vale, no te levantas, ¿verdad? Perfecto. Perfecto. Vale, vamos a ir preguntando a las personas. Me parece correcto, Mario. Ahora te veo por aquí. Haz lo que tengas que hacer.
A miner? I'm afraid not.
Let's try some. Hello, have you seen any miners here?
Stop bothering me. Can't you see I'm...
Jeez.
¡Hala! Venga, qué antipático. ¡Borde! ¡Hostia! ¡Hostia!
Let's dance.
Perfecto, esto es lo que necesito, tío. También me hace falta las insignias estas de los Fatuis para mejorías, tío, de personajes. Sobre todo de Tartaglia. Tartaglia es el que más me preocupa a la hora de subirle los niveles. A ver, ¿has visto tú a personas o no?
Hey there.
It must have been about 4 or 5 days ago. There were a few men who came through here carrying baskets and picks.
Yeah, that's the.
4 or 5 days ago. It appears that they were moving slower than...
It was so strange. 4 big guys with lifeless expressions. It was like they were in some sort of...
Huh. This...
I caught a glimpse. Blue hair. Short. I think it was...
And they took this road...
Yes, they followed it straight...
Let's go after them.
Vamos, vamos. ¿Te imaginas que sea un fantasma? Molaría un huevo. Vale, voy a mirar aquí dentro a ver si hay cofres o algo. Debería mirar un mapa interactivo, tío, pero... Ahora ponte a validar cada punto... Me da pereza, tío. Hostia. Estoy seguro que no lo he hecho. ¿Dónde está? Arriba, ¿no? Vale. Ya sé lo que hay que hacer. Vamos a cambiar de personaje. A ver, cambiar de personaje. Voy a poner a... ¿Dónde estás? Que no te veo. Aquí. Y el personaje principal ni le subo nivel ni nada. Es un patata de personaje, tío. Lo siento que lo diga así, pero... No me jodas. No me jodas. ¿No tiene la habilidad esta de la tierra? ¿Por qué ha cambiado a esto? A ver, voy a hacer un pequeño inciso. Vale, tengo que seguir el camino, ¿vale? Vale, tengo que hacer un pequeño inciso. Tengo que cambiarle los poderes a este hombre porque es que... Necesito... Vale. Tenía que ir para allá, ¿no? Qué poquita vida tiene, ¿eh? Tiene muy poca vida. Me hace gracia... Oh. ¿Era aquí o era aquí arriba? Era aquí, ¿no? Era aquí, ¿no? A ver si la estoy liando parda. Era aquí, ¿no? Sí, era aquí. Vale, entonces pongo una piedra geo aquí. Me voy hasta aquí arriba. Y cofrecito que te crío. Muy bien. Cofrecito que te crío. Vamos a cambiar de nuevo el personaje. Y este tiene que ser Shangli. Vale. Aquí había enemigos, ¿verdad? Vale, ahí hay agua, fuego y tal. Necesito hielo, tío. Y el hielo... Va a ser este, ¿eh? Que sobre todo por el electro. El de este de electro va a ser un problema.
Come a little closer. You're in for a little shock. Let's spark things up a little. Yep.
Let the show begin. Brace yourself. Time for takeoff.
No excuse for slacking. That's my duty.
Here we go.
Me estoy haciendo la picha un lío. ¡Hostia!
Keep trying. I'll protect us.
A touch of frost.
Let's move. This is bad.
Yahoo!
Shouldn't get careless.
¿Cómo se nota que me cuesta un mundo, eh?
One with my blade.
Brace yourself.
I guess this is it.
Tía, cómo me ha costado el trabajito.
Let the show begin.
Vale, vamos a curar personajes. Que si no, mal vamos. Vale, tenemos que ir para allá, ¿verdad? Venga. Que me viene bien derrotar a estos tipos. Porque de esta manera consigo materiales. Y es que volvemos a lo mismo. Todo es cuestión de materiales. Materiales. Pues hace falta materiales.
More footprints. There's a person over there.
Tía, está haciendo...
Please save me!
A ver. Stop. ¿Dónde está mi amiga? Shangli. Aquí. Por favor.
Is that what are the people we're looking for? Oh, rescue first. Ask questions later. Here we go. Think you can get away?
¡Ostras!
Let's dance.
¿No me dan nada? ¿Qué perro? No me dan nada. No me han dado nada. Uy, uy. Es que malamente dicho, tío, Lisa y Bárbara las junto y hacen destrozo.
Before I knew it, they were all over me. Thank you all for saving me. My name is Wanyu. I belong to Liyue's Shengyu Hall. I head up our
Huh? You sure?
A miner?
Yeah, we're looking for a group of 4 strong fellas carrying mining equipment.
I think...
Really?
Yes. I set off from Nantianmen the day before yesterday, heading for Lingju Pass. About halfway there, I was in a hurry. I didn't get a good look. I'm afraid I'm not even...
I think that's all we needed to hear.
I hope it's useful to you. I'd better get going. There's a conference I need to attend.
Venga, joder, tanta prisa no tienes, amiga. Tanta prisa no tienes.
According to this scholar, the miners were heading for Nantianmen.
Nantianmen.
Can we be absolutely sure that it was the men that were looking?
A child with a group of adults. Sounds pretty close to Paimon. But...
Hey, perhaps that rock over there can tell us more.
Hostia, ya empezamos con las visiones de piedra.
Paimon nearly forgot about it.
It looks promising. I'll do my best.
Tachan, chan, tachan. Tachan, chan, tachan. Tachan, chan, tachan, chan, chan, chan. Poderes de piedra. Al menos son diferentes rasgos faciales. De espalda eran todos idénticos.
It's the same group, all right. They follow...
Mr. Kunjun, your
I suppose it is an asset, though I rarely find a use for it. But...
It's a good thing we brought our Kunjun compass along.
You think so? It feels like we're cracking a criminal case.
Be that as it may, we would do well to keep 4 fully grown men in a trance-like state, walking ceaselessly day and night.
Me hace gracia porque están aquí hablando tan tranquilamente y veo aquí atrás una bestia que me puede dar una paliza gitana.
Oh, you're quite right, Mr. Zhongli.
That's not all. Our scholar was attacked by Geovishap hatchlings, but the level of aggression they exhibited was unusual. We have encountered many clues along the way. So far... The miners headed in the direction of Nantianmen the day before yesterday.
Great! No time to lose!
I left a mark in the vicinity just now. If Uncle Dai does pass through...
Clever thinking. A classic...
Ya ves, nuestro amigo Zongli que piensa todo. Esto es un peñazo ir cambiando personajes y esas cosillas, ¿eh?
I'll watch your back.
Uy, ¿no puedo romperlo? No me jodas, tío. Vale, por allá es recomendable no ir. Ay, el agua. Importante beber agua, ¿eh? Dirígete a la montaña y antes a buscar nuevas pistas.
Hey! Over here on the ground! Is this one of the missing people?
There's a basket lying here, too. This...
Hey!
Judging by his appearance, he must have collapsed.
Should we wake him up?
I can...
Sounds like he's whispering something.
It seems that he thinks he still has work to do. There's a camp nearby. We should take him there and monitor.
Oh. Yeah. How is he? He won't.
He's worked himself into a stupor. Thankfully,
Paimon heard him talking about digging for something.
it's certainly a possibility.
It looks like there's something in it. Are these? Oh,
Fragmento del mineral, verás. Verás.
I just witnessed the memories within these ore fragments. This person brought these fragments.
How he came to be here is what...
So he was kidnapped. And then, but if they didn't need him, why bring him all the way out here?
Unless something happened.
Ugh. Paimon's had enough. This.
Oh, wait a moment. Seeing these fragments has jogged my memory. I have some.
What is it? Ooh.
Something for us?
As I mentioned, before I met Uncle Dai, I was in a daze. After setting out with you on this case, it feels like I was so happy when Uncle Dai enlisted you to help. I would never have met. These are some crystals that I bought from the market. Not any old crystals, mind you. This purity is.
It's beautiful. Oh, and the colors change as you turn it.
But of course, take. And this one is for Mr. Shang. Huh? Is something.
On the contrary. I just hadn't anticipated. But thank you.
I'm pleased you like them. It's nice to be able to give a. Oh, I see more rocks over there. You should all get some rest. I'm going to scan the surroundings.
You sure like rocks, huh?
Ores are the crystals of the earth. The sediment of time. Get some rest and call me when you're ready to set off. I won't be far.
Rest easy. I surveyed the area. Oh, however, there is...
Huh? What?
Traveler. Does...
You mean the ore that Kunjun's looking for?
Dragonfall is an incredibly rare ore used in forging. The majority of regular crystals are...
Elemental reactions can produce material...
Indeed they can. However, Dragonfall first emerged in the midst of a great battle, thousands of years ago. Powerful clashes of elements... And yet they are crystal creations all the same. Few and far between. Why is it then that a citizen of Liyue...
Yeah, if he knows of its existence, weird.
There are those in the mining trade who retain a keen interest in Dragonfall.
Ulterior motives?
A conclusion that is presently impossible to reach. Don't forget, rescuing those miners is the primary objective. We're drawing closer to our goal. I believe we should continue to follow this road. When you're well rested, call Mr. Kunjun over to it. We should ensure this miner is settled here at the camp. Once we've brought this matter to a close, we can return and attend to him.
Vale, vale. Vale, en teoría hay que ir para allá, ¿verdad? A ver, ¿qué me cuentas, Kunjun? ¿Qué me cuentas? ¡Perfecto!
Kunjun, we need to get going.
No problem. I'm done here.
Any results, Mr. Kun?
There are many beautiful rocks here, but nothing out of the ordinary. Then again, the memories of ore can shift with the passage of time and the change. Difficult to say. I feel that ore memories tend to be...
So there's never any ancient...
Rocks endure, but as eons pass, their memories are erased. Those memories that...
That makes sense. It is this...
Indeed.
Bueno, hay que seguir, hay que continuar, ¿no? Pues venga. Ojo, ojo, el árbol de cristal.
Such an
And there's so many mysterious looking crystals.
This ancient tree. Let's conduct separate investigations. I'll take that area. All right then.
Venga, hasta luego, Luca, ¿no? Venga, vamos a ver.
Can you see anything worth investigating?
Well, there is this stone tablet.
Doesn't seem very interesting.
Huh. It's worth a try, surely. Let me see.
Oh, por favor, las expresiones, please. ¡Hostia! ¡Hostia! Que le va a dar un chungo, ¿no? Esto es...
Hey, what's wrong?
Ah, no me digas que ahora tiene visiones enlápidas. Verás tú.
Just a bit lightheaded. It's not...
Whatever. Paimon's going to investigate over there. Why don't you climb the tree and have a look? If you don't try, you won't know. Anyway, you'll be... When has Paimon ever come up with a bit... Wait a minute. Paimon can fly. All right.
All of you, come here.
Huh? Zhongli's voice came from behind. Quick, let's go see. Maybe...
Ojo. ¿Otro minero? Dime que sí, ¿eh? Ah, no veas, para escuchar al Zhongli. Si venía de aquí atrás. ¿Cómo lo ha podido escuchar, tío?
This has been newly dug. It would appear our...
Is that a voice coming from the tunnel?
Compose yourselves. There is an unusual presence emanating from inside the tunnel. Listen.
The missing miners are here. What are they digging for?
I'm afraid that this whole tunnel is the fruit of their strenuous labor.
That gate. Has it been there all along?
Digging a tunnel to this ancient seal. Had they not been discovered, they would undoubtedly persevere until the gate.
So behind the seal,
¡Ostras! Que me peleo.
What do we do? We can't hurt them.
¿Perdón? Tía, la puerta me ha tragado. Pues vale. Pues ok. Ok. Me ha tragado la puerta. Perfecto. ¡Ostras! ¿Y esto? ¿Y esto?
What type of monster is this?
Morax, you arrive at my doorstep of your own volition. Excellent. Taking revenge for sealing me away will be all the easier.
So, the little girl is your power incarnate. But if you recall, Ishtaha, this is not how we intended for events to transpire.
Waste not your words. Your life is mine.
We can do it. Don't worry about me.
¡Ostras, ostras, ostras, ostras!
Allow me.
No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Vale, vale, vale. A ver, a ver, a ver, a ver. Stop. Stop, please. Vale.
You've recovered.
Es que va a ser muy complicado esto, ¿eh? Hostia, le quito una puta mierda, tío. Me está dando una paliza gitana que te flipas. A ver, a ver, a ver.
Rise! Careless. Shifting sands know not the mountain's permanence. Crumble! I will have order. Fisher!
Que va, que va, que va, que va, que va, que va. Esto es un poco imposible, ¿eh?
For a 1,000-year pain!
I'll protect us.
Quake!
Que esto explota, que esto explota, que esto explota. Cuidado, cuidado, cuidado.
Rise!
Vale.
Yahoo!
Crumble!
Let the show.
Ostras, me ha dejado.
The enraged earth will not absolve you!
Hostia. Que viene.
Shifting sands know not the mountain's permanence.
Let's dance.
Si tuviera Lisa, tío.
You would forsake me again?
Hostia, que se entierra. Que se
If
entierra,
that
que
is
se
what
entierra, que
you
se entierra.
choose to believe, so be it. He who bears the weight of memory is destined to shoulder the burden of truth, as it ought to be.
No, 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 no.
Brace yourselves. Think you can get away? Boba, get them! Eat this!
Vale. Sigo teniendo... Sí.
There is no atonement for 1,000-year pain.
Let the show begin.
Es que voy por la mitad, tío. Voy por la mitad. Esto es increíblemente jodido.
Let's dance. Right?
Enraged earth will not absolve you.
Sister.
Auxilio, me desmayo, tío.
From rock to dust, sooner or later.
Time for takeoff.
Crumble.
Crumble. Careless. Order guide you. Rise.
There is no atonement for 1,000-year pain.
Quick. Crumble.
I'll protect us. Go, Barbara, go!
Get back!
Morax, you think you can destroy me?
Joder. Joder.
Go, Barbara, go! Here we go. Nice and spicy.
Estoy en la puta mierda, literal. Estoy en la mierda. O sea, a ver, no estoy tan en la mierda.
Let's play.
Pero sí es cierto que se me está haciendo muy complicado todo.
I taste blood.
Let the show begin.
Venga. Vamos a hacer que esto también se cure un poco.
Come, experience an eon of suffering. The enraged earth will not absolve you.
¿Te imaginas que ahora se cura? Me muero. Me muero del asco.
Let's dance.
Hostia. estoy agotando un poco. Voy muy al límite. Muy al límite, muy al límite. Venga. Vale, vamos a aprovechar.
Shifting sands know not the mountain's permanence.
Quake! This is order.
There is no atonement or thousand pain.
A ver, al menos Zhongli aguanta bastante.
Quake! Rise! Quake!
Nothing to fear. The insects!
Crumble!
Be crushed.
Quake!
The enraged earth will not absolve you!
Venga, le queda nada, tío. Le queda nada, le queda nada.
Here we go. Time for takeoff.
Shifting sands know not the mountain's permanence.
Una polla. Tú ya mueres, cabrón. Tú ya mueres. Me va a matar, me va a matar, me va a destrozar el ano, me va a matar, me va a matar, ni no, ni no, ni no, ni no, nada. Me va a destrozar. A ver, 1, 2, 3 y...
Careless.
Venga, vamos, vamos, vamos. A tomar por culo, hombre. Ya está bien. Uf.
Morax, 1,000 years after you sealed me under...
You should call it by its...
Fate? Fate? So here lies the wisdom of the gods. Destroy all deemed redundant.
No. You have for...
That void.
Ejdaha.
¿Cómo?
Huh?
No soy Kunyun, soy un dios.
Morax. It's been a while. Ejdaha.
During the battle, you imbued us with your power.
Yes. It was all I could manage. Forgive me for concealing the truth, traveler. Allow me to elaborate. I, heaven and earth, yin and yang, opposing forces. You can consider the
So there are 2 Ashdown?
No! It can't...
When the seal loosened, your power manifested in this world as a child. With this new that's when it occurred to you. The loosening of the seal constituted an opportunity.
The audacity! Are you insane?
I was another power awakened with the loosening of the seal. Too weak to reincarnate, but strong enough to... I was barely conscious. I couldn't remember who I was. Only the past would elicit a reaction from me.
I had sensed that something was amiss when you mentioned Dragonfall.
Don't blame yourself. I have changed beyond... It's been so long.
A secret beyond all comprehension of youthful humanity and ancient.
There would be no harm in it. The decision is
¿Lo cuentas tú o lo cuento yo? Me ha hecho mucha gracia. ¿Lo cuentas tú o lo cuento yo?
Ajdaha was once a friend and ally of the Geo-Archon Morax. The memories of rocks do not last long. Those memories that survive are rooted in powerful
de la erosión.
erosion ground Ajdaha's consciousness into oblivion. Slowly, Ajdaha, now incomplete.
What would you expect? It was humanity that attacked the ley lines that sustained.
This much is true, which is why you attacked the chasm in the beginning, in order to open up new territory and increase production. The citizens of Liyue, erosion made us even more savage. No matter how Morax shared with us some of his power to prevent further erosion. But it was futile. And so, we became you. And from your will, I emerged. I am your final contract. Witness the promise between...
No!
I am the remnants of Ajdaha's benevolence. The echo of a contract set...
No, no! It is I, Ajdaha, forged of elemental crystal, bearer of the weight and memories of the earth, older than the mountain.
Morax is not.
A lord over insects is nothing but an insect in turn.
El amo de los insectos no es más que un insecto también. Muy bien. Perfecto. Nunca mejor dicho.
You forgot yourself. Nobody held Morax in high. That which you have forgotten, I hold here in my heart. All powers under heaven, rise and fall of...
A star appears within the wild. Strange.
You are spent, and I will in the wilderness. Snow falls on a spring day. In an...
No! That isn't...
Perhaps it isn't, but it remains...
Morax. Y se fue. Hasta luego.
The little girl vanished.
Are you satisfied, Ajdaha?
I had to make amends. Satisfaction. So, Morax, you call yourself Zhongli these...
I do.
Well, I'm afraid old...
As you please.
I never did forget your gift.
I hardly lifted a finger.
And yet, you could see. You wouldn't know...
Your power is nearly spent.
Ah... Perceptive as...
Shall we get going, you and I?
Me voy a desaparecer, pero oye, si te apetece, damos una vuelta. Te ha faltado decir, oye, nos tomamos un cafelito, un té ahí, un té chino, ¿sabes? Ahora que mi hoyo es China, de China, nos tomamos un tecito ahí, todo guapo, todo flama. Tío, por favor, please.
Surely the pressing matter is still that of the miners trapped outside the sea.
Indeed. Hence the need to get going. To
Pues vamos, directo al grano. Oh, desafío completado, menos mal. Dame cosa, dame. Oye, el bicho este ha costado, ¿eh? Y menos mal que tengo un personaje, entre comillas, subido. Y los mineros están por aquí. ¡Hey! Señor Dai.
So there you are. My men and I found your clues, and we found Mao in a tent at the campsite unconscious. It seems he'll be okay. Huh? Young Kun, what is...
Kun Jung en modo ultra instinto.
Nothing. Pay it no mind.
Ha costado un mundo, la verdad.
In that cave.
Cave?
They're exhausted, but not in danger.
Right. Well, thank you all.
So you're taking them back to Liyue?
That's right.
Can I come with you?
No problem. You rescued my men. I'll be happy to...
Kunjun, calling you Ejdaha.
Not I. Once I'm gone, the true owner will accompany the miners back to Liyue. Kunjun hails from a family of fame.
You always did have a great admiration.
Curious how swords and daggers are blind. Yet their creators see so much.
Ejdaha.
I can sense it.
Today I am just an ordinary citizen of Liyue.
Even you met such a fate.
No matter. If that day comes to pass, Liyue must prepare it.
And how will Liyue fare without Rex Lapis?
Even without a god above, this remains a nation of men. I was once their god. I ought to be...
All life is shaped and then ground away by the endless flow of time. That's unimportant. Fate is ordained. You may live forever, doomed to a lonely existence. Yet, even this is temporary.
I do not pretend to match your rhetoric when it comes to the subject of a life long lived.
Were it not so, you would have killed me long ago.
You've brought a smile to my face. We're not...
That day in the chasm.
A heart of stone is a heart nonetheless. But I am the god of contracts, and was for a time a god of the people of Liyue.
Efectivamente, este es el loco Mahara, pero enfermo de los contratos. Por eso es el patrono de los contratos. Todo tiene que estar en el contrato. Si no lo está, no lo hago. Y es así, realmente tiene que ser así.
You chose justice, but did not forsake your kindness.
The movements of the Earth Dragon can tremble the earth and shake the heavens. With your ability.
Hence, my. Do not forget that I was there with Liyue's founder. Old friend. God of...
Thank you, Ejdaha.
My life is nigh on eternal. I will go on with the infinite...
You're leaving?
If it is fated, Morax, we will meet again.
Tío, yo quería ver algún tipo de silueta rara de un dios ahí, to flama.
Yes. Don't be alarmed.
Wow. That was so weird.
In fact, we have yet to meet.
¿Cómo?
He was. Centuries may have passed since then. But events from 1,000...
In our last tale, Rex Lapis was walking alone in the mountains. He heard a remote voice, unlike any other, coming from a crack in the earth.
Most of the ancient geo-life forms that live below Liyue are blind, having not seen the sunlight for an age.
The voice was sometimes sad and song-like. Other times it was loud and thunderous. The Lord of Geo searched here and there before finally unearthing a strange stone from the bedrock.
That's how Ejdaha was. I answered his wish and took him above ground.
The Lord of Geo took pity on the rock spirit and carved it into a magnificent work of craftsmanship, a vivid representation of a dragon.
I bestowed him with a pair of eyes to see the world and came to an agreement with him.
With his fingers, he made 2 eyes, quicker than words could tell. Lightning flashed and thunder roared, and a living, breathing dragon soared into the clouds.
I agreed to let him live among the people above ground. But if the day ever came when he brought ruin to order, he would once again be sealed in the dark.
The dragon accompanied the Lord of Geo, fighting campaigns alongside him in the 4 corners of the world. We have a saying to eulogize these events. The crash of a spear brought billowing dust. The mountains and waters made way at the sound. The sight of a dragon bestowed with a touch the promise of rainwater blessing the ground.
Maravilloso. Maravilloso. Pedazo de animación, ¿eh? La verdad que
A thousand years
Genshin
ago,
Impact, el tema de las animaciones mola.
Aishtaha attacked the chasm. I tried to obstruct him, fighting him tooth and nail down the length and breadth of the mine. During that battle, Dragonfall was born. Aishtaha could say, despite being the victor, I could not claim to be stronger than he. And in his heart, he was willing to be sealed away. But as the erosion set in, even I cannot avoid it. But there is something I understand better. The greater the power, the greater the danger erosion may bring about. Personally sealing away an old friend. People abandon and surrender the things they love to pursue the right path. But I was a god of mankind.
You still care a lot about Liyue.
Call it... I must thank you both.
No worries.
Oh? About what?
La verdad que sí, la cinemática mola un montón. A ver si me saco de alguna manera la pantalla o lo que es la imagen previa para el vídeo que voy a subir al canal. Ahora mismo, a ver, siendo sincero, me he tirado el mediodía, entre comillas, mientras comía y demás, a editar 4 o 5 vídeos de los directos anteriores del Festival de la Luna, lo de la tetera y otras cosas más. Y lo del vientos de otoño o algo así. Es decir, el inicio, por decirlo de una manera, para ir a Inazuma, ¿no? Entonces me ocurrió un poquito lo que son las pantallas previas. Y entonces voy a intentar ver si de la cinemática esta me puedo sacar algo para la imagen previa. La verdad que mola un montón. O sea, tengo ciertos recursos por ahí, como el logotipo de Genshin Impact. Me gustaría meterle la fuente de Genshin Impact también para tenerlo para los títulos y demás. Pero bueno, poco a poco. Iremos mejorando poco a poco.
Oh yeah, Paimon knew. So not long ago, he told us about Conria and the punishment of the gods. That's when we realized that those events were connected to the person. Zhongli, you're a god.
I can...
Why?
¿Cómo? ¿Que no me puede decir nada? ¿Qué me estás contando, tío?
You can't even give us a thread of information?
I understand. But I must apologize.
You mean another past grievance? Like the incident with Ejda? Too painful to talk
Hostia,
about?
otro contrato, tío, no. Es
It
que ya
was
está
signed
bien.
before it all began. I have always honored the contract. You two are friends to me. I can assure it brings me no pleasure to disappoint you. But as the god of contract,
Would you be ready to find out?
it appears your understanding of this... There are many events of ages past. They have been eroded by time. Forgotten by the... But you are capable of finding them and bringing them into the light. Those who come to witness will witness. Those who are... If you take the same road as that person, there may be more difficulty...
Joder. Ah, perfecto. Ya tenemos hecho, en teoría, toda la misión, esta misión legendaria. A ver. Vamos a ir un poquito por partes, ¿vale? Porque si no me voy a hacer un lío que flipa, vale. Vale. Hemos hecho ya un texto, una misión legendaria. En teoría, entre comillas, debería de empezar... debería de empezar... ¿Qué? Este. ¿Vale? Tendría que hacer este. Avanzaremos. Pero no sé si en algún punto de la historia me van a tener que decir que haga las misiones legendarias que hay aquí. ¿Vale? Eso lo iremos viendo. Sin embargo, mañana... Ya es que mira la hora que es y yo debería irme ya a dormir. Mañana lo que haremos será continuar con la historia. Iremos a Inazuma, en teoría. O tengo entendido que iremos a Inazuma. Y seguramente... Es que no sé hasta qué fecha tengo para hacerme lo de los encuentros. Pero estaría divertido. Ojo. Ojo. No sé. Ojo. No sabía... Hostia, tío. No sabía que podía hacer este de aquí.
Sure, I'll play you another tune. But
Es más, me acaba de salir. Sí. Me ha salido. Pues sería interesante hacer esto, ¿eh? Vale, lo dicho. Creo que voy dejando ya por aquí el directo, ¿vale? Mañana intentaré, entre comillas, ¿vale? Iniciar un poquito antes. A ver si puedo, a ver si es posible. Mañana, ¿qué nos toca mañana? Mañana, pues nos tocará seguir con la misión de Arconte. Quiero entender que... A ver. Misiones legendarias, por favor. Quiero entender que tendríamos que hacer estas dos. Tengo entendido. Pero bueno, aquí, como ya podréis ver, dice que tengo que hacerme 2 misiones en concreto. Así que eso lo iremos viendo otro día, ¿vale? ¿Qué haremos con esto? Pues seguramente el fin de semana, que no tendré nada mejor que hacer en mi maravillosa vida, no tendré ningún plan, haremos algo de esto. Sobre todo estos dos, que son los que me interesan. Porque aquí hay como finales alcanzados. Es que no sé, todos los finales alcanzados. Omnipresencia sobre los mortales. Ah, espérate que esto creo que no lo puedo hacer hasta que... Omnipresencia sobre los mortales. Claro, es que... Sobre los mortales. Es que creo que tengo que continuar con la historia. Pues nada. Dicho esto, me despido, me voy. Perfecto. Y nada, dicho esto, me despido, que tengo que hacer cosas antes de irme a dormir. Y nada, gracias a Mario, obviamente, por venir a mi directo, a tener un poquito de compañía, que siempre se agradece. Y nada, recuerda que mañana volveremos a hacer directo Genshin Impact con el modo historia. Y nada, que aquellos que seáis del otro charco de España, sea de Latinoamericana, que tengáis un buen día. Para los que somos de aquí de España, que tengáis muy buenas noches. Y para los que sean de Japón, creo que es de día, si no me equivoco. Así que también tenga un buen día. Dicho esto, me despido. Nos vemos en el próximo directo. Chao, chao.